Hello, Dave Sharkey here of Felix and, well, me. Sorry to have kept you, but don't worry, you're not alone. You haven't been forgotten. Now, I understand you are from the HMRC, are you? Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs, yes. And how is she? The Queen, Her Majesty. Doing okay, is she? Oh, you get that a lot, do you? Sorry, just my attempt at a bit of humour. Anyway, I understand you're here to inspect our books. Lovely. Feel free to have a good old rummage. But I'm telling you now, you won't find anything in them. That's what they all say. No, but I actually mean it. There's virtually nothing in them. Our income dropped by over 90% this year, so there isn't really much to see. Yes, of course it was COVID. Well, up until last year, we were a pretty successful and profitable business. And will we again? I doubt it. Why? Well, to be honest, we haven't been very well supported throughout all this. So I have to say, we're in a bit of a financial pickle, to be honest. Do we carry on losing money hand over fist? Or do we pack it all in? Help. Government help. Don't believe everything your paymasters say. Certainly not every Wednesday in that house. It really is a load of old poppycock. Help. Like what? £10,000 for the premises. Ah, yes, no. Whilst we rent these premises, we don't actually pay a direct business rate, so no go there, I'm afraid. A bounce back loan. Ah, yes, bounce back loan, or as we call it here, debt. Yeah. Well, we actually did take out such a loan, but it's nearly all gone now, what with ongoing business costs and nothing to speak of coming in. Only a few £1,000s left, which I'm going to steal and take a holiday in the Seychelles. Kidding? No, really, I am kidding. We need it to pay, well, you chaps actually, corporation tax. Yes, yeah, bit ironic really. The government giving us a loan which they guarantee and with which we pay our taxes. They giveth and they taketh away. Yeah. Furlough. Oh yes, the F word, which we thought was a really good idea initially because not long ago, doesn't seem that long ago anyway, we took on 2 more staff in anticipation of a 25% increase in business. Trouble is, they missed out on the deadline, so neither of them can get that furlough. I don't know what's happened to them. Universal credit, I think, which, as I understand, has been boosted by £20 per week. So I'm sure they'll be fine. Although one had just got married and bought a new house, and the other one had just had twins. No, I don't suppose we'll see them again either. As for the others, yes, all of them. All 6 of them are indeed on furlough. Well, from what I understand, they're doing okay, actually. They're obviously benefiting from 80% of their wages, whilst 2 of them are stacking shelves at Sainsbury's. One drives for Ocado, and the other one does DPD deliveries. So, actually, they're all a little bit better off than before. As for the other 2, well, they, I believe, have started their own business, cleaning second-hand PPE. Yeah, snowed under, apparently. Yeah. Me? No. If I were to furlough, it would mean I couldn't contact my customers or keep our commercial website going, which would mean the company would have died off months ago. No, a director on furlough is not even allowed to post social media messages. This is a misconception. Furlough directors are not allowed to do anything other than statutory tasks like paying you lot and filing legal paperwork. Unlike our self-employed friends who, whilst picking up 80% of their profits, are also allowed to carry on working. A couple of good friends of mine, well, they used to be good friends of mine, they're buying a new car, they're refitting their kitchen, and they've booked a cruise. All on Rishi Sunak. Lucky old them, that's what I say. No. Apparently all they had to do was to say that their business was adversely affected by coronavirus, which in their case probably meant they were down about a tenner that month. Yeah, well, Felix furloughed themselves, and well, they're picking up £575 per month each. Yeah, I suppose it's better than nothing, but considerably less than the £2,500 or so being paid to each of our staff, plus, of course, the money they're getting from their new jobs, of course. As it is, I'm not sure I can personally survive another 3 months, and I'm sure Felix would say the same. Money in the business, cash, no, not a brass farthing. Check the books. We're in danger of trading insolvent, and your lot would certainly have something to say about that, wouldn't you? Yes. And yes, you're right, it is a shame, because 18 months or so ago, Felix and I invested £50,000 back into the business to grow it and to employ more staff. We put down a deposit on all that new equipment over there, and we bought 2 new vans for the chaps. Looks like all that's going to have to go back, of course, now when we shut up shop. Yes, I'm afraid so. That looks like where we're going. When furlough ends, there's simply not enough money to re-employ the team, and we've lost most of our customers to the self-employed lot. So we're making all our staff redundant. Yes, all of them. And then you know what? I think we'll call it a day. It's funny, isn't it? That this Chancellor was so keen to protect jobs that he forgot to support the people who create the jobs in the first place. The backbone of the economy, we're called, or depending on the Chancellor's mood, tax dodgers and fraud risks. Yes, these seem to be the reasons why he hasn't supported us. You're right, it does make me feel like a criminal. So anyway, do your worst. We're almost certainly shutting up shop in about 3 months' time with a loss of 6 jobs. 9 if you count Felix and myself. It's funny, you know, I worked out that on the dole, we 9 people will cost you at the Treasury at least £15,000 per month. If Felix and I could have shared even a third of that figure between us over the last year, we'd still be in a position to carry on the business. But luckily, we're a limited company, and all the company's debts will disappear, including, by the way, that bounce back loan, which the government will have to pay for. And that, I'm sorry to say, makes me a little bit happier than perhaps it should. Yeah, but on the downside, yes, we've all taken mortgage holidays, we've depleted our savings, and we've stacked the credit cards. Well, that's one word for it. Oh, sorry, you said stuck. Yes, royally stucked. Universal credit. Well, that won't even cover my mortgage. Yes, I have a mortgage at my age, thank you for that. A personal mortgage. Well, because I invested so much money in the company. It's called entrepreneurialism. Take note, as I'm sure you won't see much of it in the next few years. Besides, I've been saving in an ISA for my retirement, and I have more than is allowed under the universal credit rules. Not by much, and I'm not sure how long that will last. But it's sad, you know. Had I, to quote our Prime Minister, spaffed my money up against a wall, then the government would be obliged to help me more. As it is, I did what I thought was the right thing, and now I feel like I'm being penalised for doing so. You know, we added it all up, Felix and I. Turns out we've paid hundreds and hundreds of thousands of pounds in corporation tax, employers' national insurance, personal tax and VAT in the last 20 or so years. And because of the short-sightedness of your paymasters, we're all ending up on the slag heap. Yeah. Retrain, says Rishi, retrain. What with all the youngsters clamouring for what few jobs they're going to be, how do you think 3 chaps in their late 50s are going to get on? Unless HMRC got any jobs?